me to log into the laptop. Ooh, I think it already popped up there, so I can just tap on it. All right. All right, so this is the same deal. I've got one person, hi, whoever that person is, and we'll give it a little bit because it's only $5.27, and this does start at $5:30. Tonight I am in Auntie's attic. She has the very front booth when you walk in, as well as 2 bookcases around the corner, which she just recently added, and a shelf in our case room up front. And Auntie's attic is 20% off items not marked firm. As you can see, she is our Pyrex queen, and that's the cabinet that used to host the paint when we were across the street. It had the fusion paint in it. So we moved over here. We thought what a perfect spot for it with all her Pyrex in it. I'm going to give people a few minutes. It's still only $5.28. And I can see cars outside. That's why I keep looking that way. It looks like people are here. So I got 4 of you now. And I have up here, I think, yes, you can see it. Our next Facebook Live, the monthly, is February 13th at 6 p.m. And I will start those vignettes that week. So the day before Valentine's Day. So make sure you pop on and grab anything that you like for yourself or for your sweetheart. And if yourself can be your sweetheart too, right? So get things that you like. So we will be doing that week. When I say we, it's me. I'm the one who does all the vignettes and all that. Don's just the on-air talent. This is the only time I get to sit in front of the camera. Hello, Carrie. $5.29. I'll just give people a few more minutes. If you see anything in the background here that you want me to bring up and get the information on, just let me know. If you're watching this after 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the show is over. It is no longer live. At that point, we do request that you direct message us if there was anything that you saw during the video that you wish to purchase. I know I have a lot of you that hop on later on in the evening. These shows are only a half an hour, so a lot of people like to just kind of watch it afterwards, and I'll get a lot of things sold afterwards. Hello, Christina. Hello, Miss Debbie. Good to see you. We have a visitor from, I think it was Ohio. So we have people from all over the country that watch this, and apparently we're watched in Holland as well. And that young lady, she has her cousin come and pick the stuff up. So it's a lot of fun. We're getting people from all over the place. So it's 5:30. I'm going to delve in. Again, I am in Auntie's attic, and I should have better reception here because I'm pretty close to the router. So should be good. It's showing a strong Wi-Fi connection. Again, she is a 20% off, specializes in, but not just only Pyrex. So we'll start right away with a little Vanity Mirror. This is one of those ones that, this is not the side I like to look at. It has the large, so you can see your pores and all that, you know, things you might not want to see. And the regular side, got great swiveling, but it still stays, it doesn't keep flipping as you know some mirrors do. This is 1920. It looks like it might be silver plate or pewter on the bottom. If there's anything you need me to bring up for up close, hey Charlene, let me know and I will bring that up. And again, if you have anything on hold here, just say sold and the item, and I will gladly pull that aside from you. If you're local to Andover, New Jersey, just come in and pick up during our business hours. We do ship the smaller items. The larger items we can ship, but it might take us longer to pack, and there is a surcharge. We try to find the best pricing. UPS actually is a viable option for us as well now. And like I said, the post office, like if you wanted to ship, well, you can't even see what I'm pointing at. She's got this, good Lord, I didn't think that was gonna be that heavy. I'm gonna get up and show you this thing. It's a cast iron, I don't know, candle holder and plant holder. And again, if you're seeing anything while I'm walking around, and that's $48, and she does have the dimensions on that, which is fantastic. And this thing does have weight. So if you're putting that on your porch, it's not going to blow away. So this is the booth we are in tonight. And again, if you see anything while I'm scanning around that you want me to bring up onto the camera, let me know. Right now her lights are on, so you can see all that Vaseline glass in the back. We do have black lights throughout the shop in the cases, so you can see the Vaseline glass. So Vaseline glass actually got its name from the brand Vaseline. That was the packaging they used to use originally, and it has a trace amount of uranium. That's why it glows, and it kept that name. So it's actually uranium glass, and it does not come in just green. You have yellows, and there's some other colors. We have people come in with these, the Beast we call it. We have one too, a big black flashlight, the black light flashlight, and that'll pick up anything. And it's pretty cool because it actually picks up neon too. So She has this cute little 4-inch tall brass bell. This is the reproduction of the older ones. The way that you can tell, so this is probably, I mean, 1960s, 70s. When I say reproduction, it's still vintage. But the clapper. On the older ones, the clappers were actually her little feet. So she's 1960. She has a beautiful sound. You got it, Christina. I almost called you Lloyd. I don't want to do that to you. All right. You got that, Christina, which means I'll be seeing you again soon. Now, for those who don't know, because he's not doing a live right now. Is he on? He might be on. Monday, the 31st, is Don's birthday. He takes off from work every year, and he calls it a national holiday. So if any of you happen to be online or whatever on Monday, just make sure you dash him a happy birthday. It just makes him very happy. So I have a jewelry box here. It's one of these 1960s styles. This is a Lady Buxton. Ooh, fancy. It's a pale yellow. It does have a slight stain here. And let's see. It is 16.5 by 8 inches deep by 5.5 inches tall. It is $39 and then 20% off of that. It's a trifold. So I'll show you. It's got that blue interior. So you've got this top, and there's some staining in the top you can see here. And that does hold a lot there. And then it's got that bottom drawer. So these are great just for crafts as well, too. If you've got a lot of beads and stuff, these are awesome for that. You want the large peach bowl. This one is pink. Is that what you're looking at? This is all, I know on the camera it kind of comes across as peach. Everything right here to me is pink. This is amber and orange and yellow. And then it's got the little drawer down here. So that is available. I'm going to hold up and confirm. Yes, okay. This big one here is $20. This is the cherry glass. This is Jeanette glass, but that's with 2 ends. I'm with 1 end. You got it. Now this is Cherry Depression, and I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to bring this up to the camera. This is one of the ways that we can tell Depression glass reproductions. Now this one, you see how vivid the cherries and everything are, and how it comes right up, and they don't stop until the design ends. Whereas some, it'll just like end because that's where the trim is. So real Depression glass, the patterns continue, and they're very, you can feel them, they're much more defined than on the reproductions. And the color's a little bit deeper too. It was great because a couple months ago we actually had, from 2 different vendors, the original and the reproductions, so we could actually show people the real, like when you see the fake next to this, you can really, that's when you can tell. It's one of those things you kind of get used to seeing, like Roseville and that. So we do encourage you, when you're out and about, if you hit a shop and you see the dealer and they have a lot of Roseville or something else that piques your interest, talk to them, chat them up, find out, so you can start to learn and find out how to tell reproductions from, fakes from the real stuff. And you got to watch out on because now reproductions are considered vintage, because a lot of them were made in the 80s and the 90s, and vintage is considered 25 plus years and older. But you can tell a big difference. This is the stuff that came out in the 1920s and 30s. So Christina has grabbed this beautiful bowl. I'll put that with your bell. And I won't put her in there because I don't want to risk chipping this. I got a piece of paper I can put between that. Yeah, I love the cherry blossoms too. It's beautiful. I just love the details. Let's put that with that. Okay. So we'll continue with I had some pink glass up this morning in a vignette. There were 3 pink bowls that people went crazy for. I wasn't able to mark them sold right away on Facebook. I was on Instagram, and I had people continuing throughout the day trying to grab these bowls. So I do try to put up things that I know pique everybody's interest. Keep in mind, you're not the only one looking at it, so make sure you're following us on Instagram, Facebook, whichever social media platform. Follow us on both to make sure you're getting those alerts when I do post the vignettes and pictures of, just individual items. I put a porcelain tray up that's sold within 5 minutes. So you want to make sure you're being notified when I'm posting, so you're not missing out. And because I have had a few people wanting all the same things. So this is another piece of pink glass. It's like a basket weave. It has the reticulated open edges. It's a pretty little ruffle, and that is 7-inch diameter, and this guy is $12. So continuing with the pink that's over here on my left-hand side. This is also vintage Depression, Jeanette again. This is the sunflower footed pink. This is $14.40, Again, see how vivid, and you can just feel that, the detail on it. And this is a footed, so that would be your cake plate. And a lot of times the lids were sold separately, like you have those nice, you know, the ones that with the Hoosier cabinet, the aluminum ones and that. But it's a pretty little, these are great for little vignettes and displays, just beautiful little pink. Move this one here now. And then we have the Old Colony lace from Anchor Hocking, which came in multiple colors. There's clear, there's blue, there's yellow. Here we have the pink. This is the serving bowl, again with the reticulated edges, which they call lace. And this one is $12. It's the 9-inch diameter. This is a beautiful serving bowl. Great for Valentine's Day if you want to put in those little sweet tarts, even that little guy. But look at all the sweethearts you can put in there. So, and I have, speaking of Valentine's Day, this is looks like slag glass kind of. It's red and white. It's got a mirror inside the lid. It has 4 hearts on the front. And that is $16. It's 4 by 4 by 2.5 tall. So that's a pretty little gift box there for your Valentine. Put their little gift in there, a little extra. I have a little trinket box, blue with pink flowers. It's 2 by 2. I love that she puts the measurements on everything. It's a matte finish, $9.60, no signature. It does open easily and it does stay closed. See, I have some that it loses the, you know, the snappiness. Now I'm thinking of Legally Blonde with the, that didn't snap. Here we have an art glass base amber. It's 11.5 inches tall, and this is $25.60. This is it's like that, just art glass finish to it. Not quite swung, and that's very unusual. And there's Don. Don is on there, so if you have anything you want to say to him, you can say it now. I have a sewing box over here, 11.5 by 7 by 7 for $22.40. It's a blue floral print, and it's got all kinds of sewing notions inside of it. And it has that wood base and like a little rope-ish kind of jute handle on there. But it's smooth to the touch. It's not like, you know, icky feel. And there go the lights in here. But so $22.40 on that. And then I have some things that I just can't lift because they're a little too heavy for me. I'm going to take a swig of my apple juice real quick. It is a pretty piece of glass. Green, it's like milk glass, and then it has the green emerald trim. And this is $16. It's 6.5 by 3. And I don't know if you can see, it's really cool because the emerald glass is clear, while the rest of it's that milk glass. Oh, okay, honey, you do know that you're putting that on the, that wasn't in the messages. Is it, or wait, are you? Yes, okay. I had a feeling that's why they didn't argue about the pricing. Ooh, I know last time I did really well on the Facebook Live with the shot glasses. Now I have this set. This has that pinstripe. Red, orange, yellow, and blue. And that these are 4 of them for $12. So that's just $3 a piece, which is about what you pay for shot glasses, anywhere from 3 to 5. And these are nice vintagey ones. So. Okay. All right. Oh, this is a nice, this reminds me of a grenade, so I'm not sure what the technical description of this one is, but it's a perfume bottle. Decanter, 7.25 inches tall, $24. There are some, a lot of times there are little small flea bites on the inside of the stopper. So, and it doesn't it look like a grenade? I'm sure there's like a technical term, but to me it's like, pull the pin, ah! And yeah, if the perfume is really stinky, then yeah, you don't want to pull the pin. We have some nice, here's a good. Now this is flash glass. Flash glass is when they apply the paint, the color, after production. It's not infused in the glass. Like that Pink Depression glass bowl and all these, the color is in the glass. So it doesn't come off no matter how many times you wash it. So items like this, the inside is just clear, So you can wipe that clean and wash that. The outside, you can see there's just some mild paint loss on this. And this bowl is just $12. It's blue ribbed and pedestal, 10-inch diameter by 3 3/4 tall. So the outside, you would just kind of wipe it off. I mean, you'd be just putting fruit and stuff in here anyway. So this is the area that you'd worry about wanting to keep that clean, and you can easily do that. So, and then just a gentle soap, Dawn unscented, the original blue that they used to clean the ducks and such. That's what you use on all of your stuff that you don't want to risk possibly damaging, and to actually clean things up. It's what our Kevin, our train guy, uses to clean his train. So you know it's gentle. I have a nice set of amber salt and pepper shakers, $8 for the pair. Let's see how those lids are. All right, so the lids are that plastic that looks like metal, so they're in pretty good shape. So that's just $8 for that set. Very late 1960s, 70s Brady Bunch here. Oh, this is cute. Oh, gotta make sure I'm putting things back nicely. Here we have Petunia the pig. I don't know her name. No mark. The ceramic piggy bank that she's $20, 11.5 inches tall. And there's her little slot. She's very cute. What's great about her, she has a stopper, so it's not one of those banks that you get and then you have to smash it to get your money back out, or you're sitting there shaking it trying to get it out. And she's just $20. So, and if you're talented, what a fun little paint project to maybe, you know, give her a little color in the flowers now with a fine paintbrush, bring her to life a little bit, give her some nice eyes. So she's just $20 for the piggy bank. Again, if you see anything around me, or if there's something in particular you're looking for, let me know. I will gladly pull that up for you. We have some great Crocs. This one has a crack on the handle, beehive stoneware whiskey moonshine jug, and this is, $48 and then 20% off. Oh goodness, that's got some weight. It has 2 decals. This is probably, the jug is probably older, and then in 1976, when everybody, not right around here, I can look tomorrow and put some up. This is when everybody went crazy with the bicentennial, and they put these decals, the colonial guy and the eagle, on everything. I remember my mom doing that on the milk cans and everything in the house. Here's the crack. The jug itself is older, but the decals were applied, like I said, probably in 1975, 76, when everybody went bicentennial crazy. So I doubt I'll be around for the tricentennial, and Donnie will be 70 at that point, so it'll be interesting what they do with that. This one is a 1-gallon stoneware jug, 2-tone. This one's $28. There's a couple little flea bites on the handle. Does not have the cork. These are still quite usable. We sold, last week we had a gentleman, he was buying up all the bean pots because he's using them. And, you know, they're great for not just beans, for your chili and stuff. I have this pretty yellow splatter art glass dish for $16. This is infused glass. This is where the color is infused into it. Might be layered, I can't quite tell. Peggy Carr was famous for doing that infused glass. She retired a couple of years ago. Well, that's interesting. What I'm gonna do is 546. We're gonna roll on over to the other side of this booth so I can show you some things from there. And like I said, if you see stuff as I'm moving around when I come over to here that you might want to see, let me know, and I'll gladly get that for you. Let's get this camera over by me. So let's see how that is. All right, there's my chair. Here I am. All right, so as you can see, the booths are a nice size. And on this side, we have all kinds of kitchen gadgets in Auntie's attic. So, and again, anything you see that you want me to hold up, let me know. She is 20% off, items not marked firm. We've had a rush on the ball jars, mason jars, all the different ones. This is a large half-gallon. This is the zinc lid with the porcelain underside. It's the aqua colored glass embossed. This one is $12, number 2 on the bottom. And it's got the little straw, the marks from the little glass in there. It's got the bubbles, the air bubbles in there. So that's a nice older piece. Oh, how cute is that? Ooh, that's got some weight. I like to pick up the heavy things. Okay. Let's see if I can get this off the wall. This is a nice little cast iron 6-cup muffin pan for $24. I don't see any markings on it. It's got some weight. We've got a lot of people that do camping and stuff around here. And if you have a gas-powered stove or whatever, or, you know, maybe when the power goes out and you want some muffins or cupcakes, this would be your go-to. If you go online, there's all kinds of ways that you season the old cast iron up. So even if you do see a little rust or condition issues, there's so many ways to bring these back. That's why they just last forever. I do have a coffee grinder in this booth, and this is $34 and then 20% off. This is wood with the cast iron. These knobs here. Woo! Ah. Yes, so the drawer is dovetailed, and it looks like it's a functioning one. Very cute. Does turn nice and easy. So if you're into manual or just they're really nice little display pieces. That's a nice picture frame. Oval tilt picture frame, 14.5 by 13 is $19.20 is the price. It's like a wood plasticky kind of feel. This is a plastic frame, and this is British design. It is a plastic, but it looks like it's wood. I think I'm going to say 1980s because I do remember these being in places like Haldor's and Bradley's that you could get them. Now this you can stand up, and there's also, I mean, if you really wanted to, there's a small hook here. So nice frame for $19.20, but not from $19.20. We have a ton of trivets in here, and oh, that's cute, but I don't want to take that down because I know that'll make a mess. I have a green avocado wall phone that you can see from there, and that is just $32. So, woo, there we go. Glad it's plastic. I already bought something from her last week. I don't want to buy something else because I broke it. All right, this is I'm gracefully challenged. I have these are very Christmassy looking, but green and red bowls, tag made in China. There's a set of 3 of these for $19.20, a mixing set. Nice little Stanley folding zig ruler for $7.20. These are great. People love to make these into stars and other shapes, or just to put them in little bowls and stuff as a little vintage collection. So that's a Stanley for $7.20. It has the little metal here. It does not have the brass tips. So that's just $7.20 for that. I am sitting next to a fireplace set. If anybody's looking for, this is very nice wood handles with a cast iron. I got the fork, and then this looks like brass. It's 3 pieces with the holder, the shovel, the broom, holder, and this guy for just $36. Now, we always have people coming around in the summer glomming these up for their outdoor fire pits. You got it, Charlene. So these do very well all year round. And they can be, I know, a little pricier if you go to buy those new. I'm just going to put Charlene's name on here. If I find I have a ton of paper. I'm just finding one that's not attached to anything. So you see how easy that is? You just say sold and I pull it aside for you. We are open Wednesday through Sundays. Wednesday through Friday we are 10 to 5. On the weekends we are here till 5:30. I just wanted, what did I do with that paper? This is great. All right, so our next Facebook Live is February 13th. That's the monthly one. If you go to our homepage, at the top pinned is basically the directions on how to purchase from that event or from this event. We constantly sell on social media. I'm going to try to get, tomorrow I'll do a post of the Toby mugs as requested. So look for that. There'll be, I try to find, I know there's a bunch in here. It's just running around and getting them right now is not the easiest. So I do a lot of social media posting, and I haven't done a YouTube video in 2 weeks, but I do those as well. So you can also shop us on YouTube. Our channel there is Gray Barn Antiques. You can free screen and direct message us or give us a phone call, 973-786-5555. If you happen to direct message us on a Monday and I find out that Sunday night somebody left me a voicemail, but I didn't know about it until we got in on Wednesday, the person on Sunday night is going to get it. We go in time order, which I know for some people can be a little frustrating because they think, oh, I commented, but we have between walk-ins, the phone, and other ways, it's whoever's first. We try to make it fair for everybody as we would like it. So this is 22 by 18 inches tall. It's a candle holder with Snuffleupalis. Snuffleupalis is a candle with snuffer. Candle height is adjustable. So the candle's a little warped, but who cares about that, right? So it's got your snuffer right on there. This is really a fun primitive, and this is $36. And as you can see, that turns too. Your hand fits in there. So this is probably one that you would walk through the house with. So all in one right there, and that is just $36. It's very cool. Again, if you see anything around me that you want to see or anything that I can easily get to, I'll be getting those Toby mug pictures up tomorrow, so it's as easy as that. I will try to get that going. I have a wood-carved horse pull toy next to me, 16.5 by 5.5 by 16. He is $95 and then 20% off. It is not horsehair. It's like a straw. He does have flathead screws in the tires. And you can see how nicely that is. I don't know quite the age. I'm not going to say it's an antique. It is vintage, but I don't think it's a true antique. It's very cool. So, and again, we encourage you when you see these items to check out eBay Sold and see that, and we try to keep our vendors, we tell them the fast nickel's better than the slow dime. Please check eBay Sold and make it less than that, because why are they going to buy here if they can get it online? So we want you to come in and find all these great deals. And we do ship all these small items. We have 2 of the enamel bowls left, $8. I believe they're both the same price. Yep, not marked. Little love. They were used. Perfect if you have a Hoosier cabinet. Great little display pieces, planters. I'm not so sure about using them because they do have quite a bit of wear on them, but they are beautiful display pieces, absolutely. But I don't always recommend using the older enamel ware because you don't know what that paint is, so try to keep you safe. Nice copper kettle with a wood handle. It has a little wood knob on the opener here. It's one of these kind. So you would pull off your, and it has the little hole in there so it will whistle when it's done. And that was just $12. Let's see. I guess that's how you get in. Yeah, that's how you put your water right in there. So I can't really quite see inside of there, so I don't know what the interior of this looks like. It is solid copper, made in Portugal. So I don't know how usable that is, but that's very cool. And that's just $12. So nice little display piece. Great if you're starting out and wanting to decorate with antiques. Nothing says antiques and primitives like a nice piece of copper. We do have, excuse me, I'm not used to talking this long. We have some percolators in here that are still working, new with box. So go back, and if you look back at our old Instagram and Facebook posts, you'll see a lot of these things that they're still available. You're more than welcome to purchase those as well. An Ohio Arts tin, what do you call it, top. You push this down and it goes. It's the litho, and that's tin. It was played with. You can see this child had fun with this. This is just $11.20. It is the wood knob here. And it's a little girl with a pet pig, and there's one with a rabbit that he's chasing with a rake. This one's chasing a duck with the watering can. The other two are playing relatively nicely with their pets. So you got that. Oh, there's the make, is it? Ohio Art. Yeah, Ohio Art used to do a lot of these. So, like I said, this has been played with. They had a lot of fun with it, as you should. Use your items when you can and play with them. Here's a nice enamel colander. That looks... Well, there's a couple little scratches again, so I'm not so sure about using it, but decorative, definitely. $14.40. We have people that collect colanders, and we've had the pink, the blue, and all the different colors. This is a nice black speckled one. Very pretty. Again, how pretty on a shelf that looks. You can make this one into a lamp if you wanted to as well. So, all right, I'm going to wrap this up. For those, again, watching this after 6 o'clock, it is no longer live. You'll have to direct message me to purchase any of the items that you saw in this video. Be sure to check out our Instagram, Facebook, the past posts that we've done. If there's anything in there that you would like, just direct message us on that. And we are on YouTube as well as Gray Barn Antiques. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And fingers crossed, it looks like that snow that's supposed to come through here Friday, Saturday, the nor'easter, is only going to, around here, we're only at 2 to 4 inches. I don't know, a little further south might be a little bit more. So good luck this weekend with the snow. Take care. Thanks. Well, that's where I put that. Okay. Where's the finish? All right.